You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Everybody, please have a seat. Have a seat. It is wonderful to be here. Thank you so much. It is great to be in Boulder City. You looked around at this flat, beautiful land, and not only because it's flat, transmission lines were already here. The sun is traveling, and there's no haze, and it's absolutely clear. And so, now, you'd think, given this extraordinary sight, given the fact that this is creating jobs, generating power, helping to keep our environment clean, making us more competitive globally, you'd think that everybody would be supportive of solar power. That's what you'd think. And yet, if some politicians had their way, there won't be any more public investment in solar energy. There won't be as many new jobs and new businesses. Some of these folks want to dismiss the promise of solar power and wind power and fuel-efficient cars. In fact, they make jokes about it. One member of Congress, who shall remain unnamed, called these jobs phony. Called them phony jobs. I mean, think about that mindset, that attitude that says because something is new, it must not be real. You know, if these guys were around when Columbus set sail, they'd be charter members of the Flat Earth Society. We were just talking about this, the Flat Earth Society. We were just talking about this.
Now, here's the sad thing. Lately, we've heard a lot of professional politicians, a lot of the folks who are, running for a certain office, who shall go unnamed. They've been talking down new sources of energy. They dismiss wind power. They dismiss solar power. They make jokes about biofuels. They were against raising fuel standards. I guess they like gas guzzlers. They think that's good for our future. We're trying to move towards the future. They want to be stuck in the past. And we've heard this kind of thinking before. Let me tell you something. If some of these folks were around when Columbus set sail, they must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not have believed that the world was round. They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not have believed that the world was round. Nobody has a monopoly on what is a very hard problem. But I don't have much patience for anyone who denies that this challenge is real. We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society. Early in the next decade, a set of crewed flights will test and prove the systems required for exploration beyond low Earth orbit.
You looked around at this flat, beautiful land, and not only because it's flat, transmission lines were already here. The sun is traveling, and there's no haze, and it's absolutely clear. And so